In the alchemy of anguish, we are remade, molten souls poured into something stronger. The fire that breaks us is the same fire that makes us whole. Welcome to the Rebel Poets Rising podcast. Dearest Rebel, there's a mysterious process where your deepest struggles transform into the very elements that give you definition to your strength and purpose. It's something I call the alchemy of anguish. Just as ancient alchemists looked to transmute base metals into priceless gold, the hardships you've faced follow a similar process of refinement. There's the intense pressure of difficulties in your life, where the unwavering heat breaks down what you thought you knew to be true about yourself. The pain you endured during this becomes a catalyst as it dissolves and strips away doubts and uncertainties you once held about yourself. See, alchemy isn't about the pain you'll endure. It's about the profound beauty of the process as it reveals the most priceless and undeniably beautiful parts of you. Like skilled artisans of the past and present, you begin to recognize the temperature at which your struggles begin to yield wisdom, developing an intuition for when to apply more heat and pressure and when to allow space for healing and integration. When you lose your dream you ached to reach, you're forced to reimagine the future. When relationships crack and crumble, you learn to rebuild stronger and better. When carefully laid plans fall apart, you adapt, changing lanes when ready. Alchemy is your essence. You emerge again and again as unrelenting and closer to a pure form and brightness, impurities stripped away. What once made you feel like a base metal, the fears, doubts, and limitations, becomes transformed into something precious and whole. Resilience, wisdom, depth of understanding, and purpose. I know all too well the pain of this process. It's uncomfortable and havoc-wrecking at times, but I know that even in the darkest depths, I will come out on the other side renewed and ready for what's next. My greatest struggles have been my most profound teachers, showing me not just who I am, but unveiling an expanded potential. And it's something you can have too. So I'm curious, what has been your most powerful transformation? When you look back at your moments of deepest challenge, what golden wisdom emerged from those crucibles? And perhaps most importantly, what current struggles might be trying to teach you something essential about your path forward? It's wild to me how this process looks so different for each of us. You might get hit with that sudden, intense transformation, like an epic display of fireworks across a night sky. Life throwing something at you that changes everything overnight. Or maybe you, and honestly, this is often me, go through that slow burn pressure that just keeps building and building over months or years until one day you realize you're not the same person anymore. Neither way is better. It's just your unique fingerprint. The most powerful shifts happen when I finally stop fighting against the heat. When I can say, okay, yes, this hurts like nothing else. Yes, this is breaking me down. And yes, I'm going to let it reshape me. That moment of surrender, that's not giving up. That's actually where the real power kicks in. As you go through your week, Maybe notice when you're resisting. Where are you fighting against a transformation that's trying to happen? Where might you actually benefit from leaning into the fire instead of running from it? The heat is already there. You might as well use it to forge something beautiful, right? For now, remember that you are gold. Your wisdom is gold. And keep refining and challenging your growth and transformation. I'm your host, Kate Harris, and this is Rebel Poets Rising, a podcast for those who dare to rewrite the rules. Join me every week as we fan that spark of rebellion into a roaring fire, unite with fellow rule breakers and wake makers, and discover the power of our authentic voices together. Somewhere out there, someone needs to hear exactly what you have to say, exactly the way only you can say it, because your voice is the revolution we've been waiting for.
The Rebel Poets Rising podcast is a production of Istoria. To learn more about Istoria and the Istoria studio, visit Istoria.com. For more Rebel Poet resources, visit rebelpoetsrising.com.